shit.
Well, there's what I was going to say with the episode. Alright.
What? Oh. Well, you shouldn't have said we'll do this fight.
Yeah, well, anyway. But, I'll explain later. But, there was a video I saw online where these guys went up to Mark Hamill and they gave him a custom-made lightsaber. Custom-made lightsaber, the blade is purple, is very similar to yours.
Yeah.
But, when the blade sounded it, the sound effects were the Joker's laugh.
Really?
So, like, when it clashed, a really heavy laugh and was humming, it was just him laughing.
Shit.
It was just Mark Hamill's laugh.
That's funny.
And they gave it to him, and, he's like, oh, okay, that's kind of, alright, that's cool, that's and then they said, no, it's yours. And he's like, no, I can't take this.
Oh.
He's like, this looks expensive. A lot of people paid for it, but this is expensive.
A lot of people paid for it.
Yeah. And he's like,
we each pitched in 42 cents. There's
Yeah.
700 people waiting.
That's what they
for
said.
your
There were a
autograph.
lot of people. And, like, he was just so happy to take it and stuff like that, because it was pretty cool to watch, I think.
Yeah. Ew.
Oh, you just heard about it.
No, we should totally put up a picture of my
Yeah, your lightsaber.
lightsaber now that you mention it. That's funny. That
For,
it makes sense that it's purple and green, though.
It was, this was this past birthday, right?
Purple
Yeah,
and
that was-
green.
yeah, that was
You have a
his
deep
past
voice, I promise.
But,
Yeah, he's just going through puberty, don't worry.
Twice.
but for his,
This
for
episode.
Adam's past
This is
birthday,
actually his fourth time. His voice is getting deeper.
for Adam's past birthday, me and Jay went together to, not paid. This is not a paid sponsorship or anything, but went
What
to
even was the website?
Ultra Sabers.
Okay.
Yeah, went to the Ultra Sabers website and made Adam a custom lightsaber, purple blade, black handle with a green button. Cool looking. By the
Oh,
way.
That was a great decision.
Yeah,
Great
well,
button.
Fucking told
Can't
you.
fight this fucker. Yeah, the green button really ties it together.
But here
for
it
the
is.
record, the
All three of us have.
custom sabers.
But Jay doesn't have sound
Mine's just a simple ass version.
because I was paying for it by myself.
Yeah, I can't complain there. I got a
Pretty
lightsaber.
badass.
I left it in
Yeah.
my trunk the other day, and I pulled my car into the shop to kind of clean it out a little bit. And I'm a flat rate tech at work, so I can do whatever the fuck I want if there's no work.
Yeah.
So I just pulled it right into the shop, and just kind of cleaning it out. I opened up the trunk, like, shit, my lightsaber's still in here. I just kind of pick it up and just like turn it on, while my coworkers on the other end of the shop is like, "What the hell is that you got in your hand?" I'm like, "What does it look like?"
It's a shut the hell up, you're gonna get me fired.
But mine is a white blade, silver handle, or white blade, silver handle, white button. It's very basic.
Mine is a basic black handle
Yeah,
with
red
a
blade.
red blade. I mean, it still looks sweet. Don't
Yeah,
get
it
me
does.
wrong. It was.
They're all
It's got a red button on it too.
That
It doesn't
blade
glow.
is so ungodly bright up on yours.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. It's actually
The
surprising.
red is weirdly, a lot brighter than I expected.
extremely vibrant.
Dang it.
Everybody's like, "Dude, this looks so cool at night." I mean, purple looks cool too, but it just doesn't seem like it has.
No,
it's
it really
bright.
isn't. I don't know why.
Yours is a lot easier on the eyes. like,
And then again,
It's much more
I don't.
diffused, yeah.
Brian's is obviously white, so I'd expect it to be as bright.
no, it's nowhere near as bright as yours. I
Yeah,
think.
it's weird.
Like,
Which I can't comment on.
yeah.
Going back to the Joker conversation for just half a second, the reason that my colors are purple and green is a combination of... There's three places that it comes from, and honest to God, I've forgotten what the third was at this point. But the first two were the Joker, because I'm a Joker fan, I'm just going to punch him through as many brick walls as I can. Come here.
Yeah, good.
I'm a huge Joker fan, so the first one was the Joker. And then when Shovel Knight came out, what?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Pixelate all of it.
Let's see what happens. Shit, I think we did the same one.
Nope. He won.
He win?
Anyway,
Shit.
good.
Second one was when Shovel Knight came out. The stage for
Plague Knight.
Plague Knight is so cool.
Shovel Knight
It's-
will be on the channel at some point, by the way.
Yes, absolutely. A couple of different versions.
Yes.
We're gonna do a co-op version with, I think, 2 amiibos.
Yeah, two
two
custom.
fully custom
Yep.
characters, which will be a lot of fun.
There we go. And then we're gonna do after a lot of practice.
Yeah, basically a speedrun version. Just trying to go through it as fast as possible on single player.
Yeah, all that yellow is really tough on the eyes.
Back to colors.
So, the purple and green come from the Joker's colors, and then Plague Knight's stage, which is a black background with, vibrant neon flashing purple, green, and pink, which is why if I use a tertiary color in anything, it's always pink.
That's a cool word.
Because
Tertiary.
tertiary,
like
I know,
that.
it's one of my favorite words. Because I love the way that it gives off a neo 80s kind of vibe. That it's like this vibrant, modernized version of neon kind of thing, because it's always like a stark contrast between really dark black and really, really bright neon purple and green, which I always thought was cool. So that's my spiel on colors. I've been looking for a place to introduce that, and we got onto the lightsabers with the purple and green, and I wanted to explain it. That's why I love the black handle, because it's got the purple and green contrasted against it so well.
What I regret about my lightsaber is the fact that, I like it as white, but I wish I would have made them blue and black instead.
Oh, yeah.
Because, blue and black are, my two main colors.
You can replace
It's
them.
like red and black.
I can buy a
That's
different handle. I can buy any different type I want.
Yeah.
But,
Something else we got on yours that none of us have is the cap.
Oh,
if you
yeah,
don't
the
have
blade.
Oh, yeah, when you take the blade out, you can stick a little cap into it, and it just projects like a kind of abstract-ish image.
I think yours was an X or a circle, I can't remember.
It's a circle, kind of looks a little bit like
it's a
Iron
circle
Man.
with some, with some interesting designs around it, I think.
But
But,
it still looks...
no, those sabers are awesome.
Yeah.
I want to figure out how to do a custom sound font like the Joker one. I think that'd be really cool.
I had mine out during a bonfire I had recently for some of my friends, and they're like, "You'll break that thing," and I'm like,
No, you
"No,
will
I
not."
won't."
Not this.
Yes, you will. I
Nope.
said, "You
This
want me
is
to hit you with
not
it
your
so you can
Walmart
find out?"
lightsaber.
He was a little bit drunk, so he said, "Yeah, hit me as hard as you can." I'm like, "All right, where you want?
So you
Stomach,
knocked
back,
his kidneys
head?"
through his ass.
For reference, the blades I chose for all three of my lightsabers was the blade that was meant to take a harsh punishment.
They're like the legit, you can go up against each other swinging as hard as you
And
want.
they will not break.
Yeah.
And they fucking hurt.
Yeah, they do.
Anyway, continue.
So, so he's like, "Oh, just hit me in my on the front of my body. Just don't hit my dick."
my dick.
All right, he was fucking
Yeah.
shit faced, and I didn't feel bad for this. So I swing it as hard as I fucking can, hit him right in the chest, and he's like, "Ow! Ow! Ah!" He's sitting there screaming, and then he lifts up his shirt, and you just see this huge red welt starting to appear.
Across
By
his
the end
chest.
of the night, he had a whole bruise going across his entire chest from where I hit him. I'm like, dude, I warned you.
You know, I just realized
What?
the blade, because those are really hardcore blades, the colors are dimmed. So imagine we got the really light combat blade.
Are they
with
really?
J's. Oh yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. The lights are dimmed on these.
Mine
because
would
it's a
look
hardcore
probably
blade.
almost
Yours
pink.
would be blinding if we had to really
Mine's
light.
all-
That's your
Already
real
blinding.
attack. Your lightsaber is just a flashlight.
I mean, it's either that or the fact that mine doesn't have sound effects is the reason why.
No,
Maybe it dedicates more power.
No, because that's it. Because
yeah, because this happened with mine. Because remember,
When
I
your-
got sound.
yeah.
No.
When your
Color.
lights went out, your sound got loud. That's interesting. Maybe it dedicates
well,
more
that's
power to
because
those
everything runs
lights.
through the chip.
Yeah,
So when you press the button, everything runs through the sensitive commands and everything.
that'd be interesting to see if it
Yeah, that
changes the brightness of ours if we were to disable the sound
might
chip.
get some.
I mean,
really
I
powerful
don't know
batteries.
about you, but I know I can disable my sound.
I haven't really
They
screwed
want to get
with
the
my
same
settings
sound
much.
chip as you.
No, his is different. His is the basic sound, which is
Yeah,
one.
mine has. I think mine has two.
Yours is two.
Yeah.
Mine has a 7, and yeah.
What was that Black Star sound effect?
Oh, the one you liked? Yeah. The
Oh,
really
yeah.
deep humming.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that sound. Just okay, for The Force Awakens, I really liked Kylo Ren's lightsaber.
I liked it. Because
I fell in love with it when I first saw it, and then just listening to the sound effects and the sparks that shoots out of it, I'm like,
so
oh, that's so
Oh, I
awesome.
can't think of this. Am I hitting the right buttons? Yes.
bad. Don't get me wrong, the crossguard on it's kind of not built right, but hey, I don't care. It still looks cool.
I mean, you know the thing behind it, right?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
he his crystal is shattered
Yeah,
because
that's
it's
why.
not really like a
It's not
like a
normal.
legit
Yeah.
crystal, so it's cracked and broken and it projects out the sides, which I think is interesting because it mirrors the fact that he's not a legitimate Sith.
But still, it also looks
Fake.
like a kind of sword with a crossguard,
Right,
because
which is the
considering
point.
he's a Knight of Ren.
Which,
Yeah,
by the way, for those people who talk about how Kylo Ren's a terrible enemy,
yeah,
that's
he's a
the
shit
point.
Sith.
That's the point.
He's
he
horrible
was
at it.
he
He's
was
supposed
made to be a terrible enemy.
And the fact that he's going to grow, and by the end, I feel like if there's going to be a trilogy of these movies,
There are.
by the end of this trilogy, I have a feeling that we're either A, going to look at a really badass enemy in Kylo Ren,
Or a really
B,
good ally.
or a really badass ally.
which I think would be interesting. I think we've talked about
the what?
it's the prophecy of the five. I think that
Yeah,
it's
one
supposed
from
to be
the dark, one from the light, one from the light to the dark, one from the dark to the light,
and one I
in the
think
middle.
neutral.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know that it does apply to this trilogy.
I
That
hope
was a
so.
cool finish. But if it does, I think that we're gonna see Kylo Ren become good and either Rey or Finn become bad, which I think would be really
That'd be an
interesting
awesome
to see
twist.
one of them fall because
Yeah.
they're so
They're so good when you first meet
good,
them. Because you know one of them's gonna have to turn.
yeah.
If it is the Prophecy of the Five.
I think it could be Finn ends up in the middle because he realizes that the rebellion has bad points too.
Yeah.
Because he already came from the dark, but if Kylo Ren is going to be the one who
Went from the dark to the light.
then I think Finn could end up being
You're doing a lot better, by the way. I'd just like to say that getting back to the game, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but
Oh, you're good. Yeah, I
you're
don't know
doing
what's
a
going
lot
on.
better.
I haven't been paying attention.
I
for
really
this
hope
time,
you guys have
too.
been enjoying this conversation because I'm enjoying
Great,
myself.
I hope.
So
Yeah.
this is good.
Yeah, I mean, we're sitting here. Pretty much all we do is just play a game and just chit chat, almost like a freaking podcast.
It's a podcast with video games. So it's. Hopefully you didn't watch the Suffered Story because if you're watching the Suffered Story, yeah.
Yeah, but the only time we actually play games and like worry about story is
Slower paced games, which we will play some slow.
I don't know. It's like if I was to sit there and just. If we would have recorded like Halo 5 when it first came out, I would have been like, oh hell no, we're not talking.
Yeah.
Oh, hell to the fuck no.
So real quick, I just remembered I talked about this a while ago. We never talked about it. Aquaman vs Superman.
Oh,
God.
yeah, we
I
were going
just-
to go back
yeah.
to those fights.
Yeah, I just remembered. So who do you guys think would win and why?
I think that depends. Again, I think
It does. I don't know all of
what's
Aquaman's
the
villains.
arena?
The arena, well, because Aquaman will probably be near an ocean. Not all in the middle of it, but near an ocean.
Okay, so we're thinking like a coastal city kind
Yeah.
of thing?
Yeah.
I don't know all of
Which
his,
Aquaman?
all of Aquaman's
Um,
abilities.
I mean,
Modern Aquaman, Young Justice Aquaman,
Modern
Justice Aquaman, what are we...
I'd probably say more or less the Injustice.
Are we
Okay,
gonna
we're
do
going-
modern Superman in the comics too?
If we're
not
going,
Man of Steel.
if we're going modern versions, we're gonna go modern versions. So whichever is the current version.
So the one with whatever his super transformation is.
That's actually that was gone. That's been gone for a while.
No, it hasn't. It's brand new, dude.
Yeah, they just rebirthed. They just did a rebirth of the
New
entire
52's gone.
Yeah, new 52's gone.
I think I'm out of... Oh, did I win?
close.
No.
But anyway, who you guys could win?
I mean... Okay, so we see Aquaman as like an Easter egg in the new movie, right? That
Yes.
happened? I didn't
Yes.
imagine that one.
Yeah.
Why can't I do this? Ouch.
There's already been a trailer for the
Yeah.
for the Justice League, by the way.
So,
Oh, really?
just a few fun facts about
Go
Aquaman,
for it.
just to help you
Yeah.
out. Aquaman can swim faster than Superman can fly,
Interesting.
and his spear can penetrate straight through Superman with no problem. Like, no issue at all.
Is this current...
This is
I
like,
mean-
this is just in general, his trident, like, in general,
Okay.
it can just penetrate straight through Superman.
That's interesting.
All right, now
I mean, if his
what-
trident can just penetrate straight through Superman,
Yeah.
what
then-
powers does the new Superman have?
He's basically same
Considering
as
they
same,
always-
same powers as New 52 Superman, just without the like insane. He's not a god at this point, but he's still got all the classic Superman abilities.
So he can still absorb a massive amount of energy
Yes.
from the sun,
Yes.
Alright. Considering he's a fucking plant.
Yeah, pretty much. But I personally think,
I thought there was gonna be more to that. It was just like, considering he's a fucking plant.
but no, I personally think Aquaman will win because Aquaman's not a pushover. Like that armor is extremely tough. He is very strong.
I wouldn't
Right,
doubt
if we're
it, but
talking
at the
current
same time,
Aquaman,
if he only has really one weapon that could almost defeat Superman at this point, like if they just have the gear that they have on them, which Superman obviously has none, and if he just has like his armor and his trident, if Superman gets rid of that fucking trident, Aquaman doesn't really have much. I know. I understand. Hold on. I understand Aquaman has super strength, right? But he's probably nowhere near as strong as Superman.
No.
Now, note, I'm not a Superman
No,
fanboy.
sorry.
I hate Superman. But
I think Jay likes Superman the least out of the
Yeah,
three
I
of
think
us.
so. But
Which is tough to do, because I don't like him much either.
But one thing to keep in mind is that if Aquaman's in the water, he swims faster than Superman can fly.
Right.
So he can easily outmaneuver Superman. Easily.
Laser eyes. Come on,
See,
think about that too.
That's what I was about to say, because
Go ahead.
Superman has the heat ray eyes, and he has frost breath, right?
Yes.
Does this current one have?
Yes.
Okay. Oh Jesus, I'm fighting.
But another thing I want you to keep in mind is that all those two powers severely drain him.
Okay.
So if
that's
he,
fair.
if he uses them for too long, he can't do anything.
Typically, if you're by an ocean, though, you're getting massive amounts of UV rays. Or
That's
whatever
true,
the fuck
so-
it is that,
yeah.
that he absorbs.
But one thing I also want you to
So-
remember is that in order for Superman to be as powerful as we want him to be, or as people want him to be, I should say, he has to be in space. He's weaker on Earth than he is in space.
Really?
Yes, because of the ozone and everything like that. But I personally think because of speed and because, like, in general, if you're faster than Superman, Superman's the guy who flew backwards apparently and like turned back time or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Well,
that was
I don't
that
know.
was.
I know,
modern day
but
Superman.
I'm saying supposedly.
But I also want to do that. Tell you this because it's been done in multiple of the fucking comics, multiple fights. He starts getting his ass kicked. What does he do? Fly straight into the fucking sun and absorb energy from the sun.
Actually, he doesn't do that.
Yes, he does it. He still does it. It's his pretty much.
I know, but
If he's losing, and
It's his trump card.
Yeah.
It's his last.
so he
Shot.
can fly into the sun and absorb massive amounts of damage. It don't really matter at that point what he uses.
It still does, actually. Because in order for Superman to actually be able to hurt Aquaman in a good way, he has to be up close, or else he's going to drain himself.
Okay, look. He uses frost breath, freezes him. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
If he can just...
If he's fucking swimming in the ocean, it don't matter. If
does.
he's swimming in the ocean and he uses that fucking frost breath, it's gonna freeze fuck tons of shit.
Oh! Next time.
Why?
Because we've been out there for like 5 minutes.
We've been in the episode for 5 minutes?
No, we've been out of time.
Oh, I thought you were saying we've been, like, recording this episode for 5 minutes. I'm like, yeah, we tend to do more than that.
Anyway,
Alright.
you want to pause
Okay.
real quick?